Hello, welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm Hitman82. It's been a little while since I recorded, over a week. Over a week since I've really played the game. I played a little bit last night. There's been a lot of changes, and then changes to those changes. I've kind of been waiting for things to settle out, and playing some other stuff at the same time. Most notably, Theme Hospital. Oh, I'm so hooked to that game. Anyway, we're at the Blacksmith. Things have changed here. You can see in the upper right, it now shows, the font's kind of small, but it shows how much magnetite I have. And all the components, when you're doing the clean out, all the components now give you magnetite, and they give it to you instantly, as well as a bit to sell at the magnetite place. So all those buckets that I've been collecting out of the wash plant, those all go through the magnetite separator now. So I think I might actually buy another one of those. But I need to check out my plumbing back at the shop, or back at the parcel first before I do so. Anyway, we'll do that later. So the first thing we're going to do is we have 4,700 magnetite. That's enough to do some stuff. And then we've got 105 mine gold, so I can sell about 70 ounces probably, and still have enough for my my rent. And right now we are at $9,000, so we need to deal with that. Can't go another day. So what I'm hoping to do is upgrade this stuff, sell a bunch of gold, and pay off the loan today. And then all I have to deal with is the daily costs of my workers, of which I got rid of the one that runs the Frankenstein. I'm not even using that Frankenstein. It's just sitting there. I had to move it out of my way. Anyway, we'll start up. 20 ounces is the most. Like, oh, well, we're not doing that yet. Oh, first, okay, I'll show you this. So $993 is the cost to process 20 ounces. It will take 7 minutes game time, and I'll lose 2 ounces of gold, which is worth about $2,500. So let's do some upgrading. Now, unfortunately, see the price? Look, I'm in the second tier. The price is the same as the first tier here. I think that's just maybe a bug or something they overlooked. If this should be 2,000, this should be 4,000. I think it doubles in price. So yeah, I'm getting a deal on these two, so I think I'll buy those two. So let's see, we've got enough to do 2. So smelting amount, I'm gonna wait on that. Gold loss, that would be a good one to get, and then the other thing would be the smelting cost. So I'll get that'll reduce my cost, which increases my money, right? So let's do that. So we're gonna upgrade that one. And we're going to upgrade this one. Then we'll go back to, well, I'll exit this out to make sure it kind of takes. We'll go back in. We'll put it up to 20 ounces. And as you can see, my gold loss has been reduced by 50%. It's now down to 1 ounce instead of 2 ounces. And the cost dropped by about a third. It dropped from 993, I think it was, to 662. So that's about a 33% reduction there. So it appears then, if you look at the costs, so this first one reduces the price by about 50%. The second time is 33, and I'm betting this is going to be, you see, look at the price, 52.91 magnetite, and it's probably only going to reduce it down to, if I had to guess, let's see, we'll put this up. I would guess that drops to about 450, probably. That'll drop another 12%. Is that right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we see. I have all this guessing. I have no idea. Sell magnetite. Well, we're not going to do that. Well, look at that, though. Once we've got all the upgrading, we can sell it here instead of the factory. Oh, okay then. Well, we're not selling the gold. So let's smelt some gold. I should have done this while we're sitting here. I'm yakking away. So we're going to smelt it. And now it says it'll take some time. So 1747 at the top. You know what? This first one, I'm not gonna skip. We're gonna sit here and wait for it, so you'll get an idea how long it takes to sit here and wait. But I've got lots to say while we're doing so. Now the stories, I made a decision about the stories. Is I will show going around searching for them on screen. As far as reading them off, the way I did last time, we went exploring. I'll probably do that again, but when we got them all, I'll go through and read them off all over again just to get kind of contiguous. Oh wow, look at that. So that's the 7 minutes. We'll get a contiguous storyline then, as well as it goes. Let's see, so that's 19 ounces we got back from that 20 ounces. So let's do another load. That went pretty fast, didn't it? Alright. So that was the stories, the exploring things. Oh, we need to go look at the store. Things have changed there, so we'll do that after we sell the gold today. I don't think I'm going to be doing any digging today. We're going to be doing more driving around town and looking at stuff and things. Keep thinking there must be something over here. We found that piece of paper, but they should have a place to, I don't know, dump ore and stuff back here. I don't know. Load the back of the truck up with buckets of the gold ore. That'd be neat. Okay, there's our next bar. Okay, there's another 19. I gotta be careful I don't. So we can do another 20. Then I'll do, I think, 10 more ounces after that. So we're about half done our refining. As you can see, it's not too bad. Not as bad as it was the first time, which was like 3 hours. So I think they must have reduced the time, plus I got the upgrade. So that made quite a difference. I suspect if I did the next upgrade for time, where's that? Right here. Oh, that's pretty cheap, so I'll be able to get that pretty quickly. I'm getting about 1,000 magnetite to clean out, is that right? I don't recall. Anyway, we'll get that pretty soon. And it's at 7 minutes now, so I don't know what that would go to. Probably 5 minutes or 3 minutes or something. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Oh, and I had to replace. I've got another jack. I bought a second jack because I was in town when I got another flat tire. Okay, so let's throw this over here. Probably could have started another one there. Okay, so let's take that to about 10. Whoops. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so that's going to leave me 35. That should be enough for the rent, I hope. Okay, we're almost done there. So then we're going to head over to the bank and we'll sell this gold. And we'll have a look. I think I can pay off the loan today. Well, that'd be nice. And then it's only cost about 15. I was gonna say 1,500 a day. I'm not sure. It's a few thousand, isn't it, for my workers? Can't remember. I'll have to have a look when we get back to the parcel. So as you can see, my money is just ticking away. That's from the workers. They're greedy, taking my money. They're not even doing anything. They're just sitting there, I don't know, playing cards or whatever it is they're doing. Sitting back there at the camper or in the tent while I'm out here. And the boss is away. Now it's time to play. That's alright. I should just go back there and fire them all. They should be working. Alright, so we're heading to the bank now. We'll sell, what, 70 ounces of gold, I think it was? I wonder what we'll get for that. Well, so, let me see. We saved about 4.5 ounces. We got an extra 4.5 ounces. Whoops. Oh my gosh, slid into it. An extra 4.5 ounces from the savings from that upgrade. On top of the savings in the cost, which was only about, I don't know, 1,000 or so. Okay, so 12.79. The price of gold is really nice and high. So let's sell all this. Boop, boop, and boop. Alright. We'll exit it out and then we'll come back in. Alright, so let's see. Pay off the loan. New. How do we pay off? Oh, that's alright. I have to use the mouse because it doesn't work with. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, that'll leave us about $40,000. I paid it off. There, it's done. We are now loan free, and I don't intend to get another one at the moment. Oh, but that doesn't stop us from seeing. How much could we take out? 483,000, and so we could do that. Oh, it goes at 3 months increments now. So it would cost me almost $50,000 a day. Wow. Wow. That interest rate. Wow, look at it. So for 24 days, that's it. For the loan installments, for 483,000, it's going to be 50,000 a day, which means I'm going to borrow $711,000, and they're going to give me $483,000 of it, and the rest goes to them. Ouch, ouch. That seems awful painful. I don't think I'll do that. I don't need the money that bad. Now that I don't have to pay interest, or be paying on the loan, things I can spend more time digging instead of coming to town all the time trying to make my payments. Okay, so we're gonna have a quick look here in the shop. I am tempted. I'm low on cash, but I'd love to get this. I mentioned this trailer, when you disconnect it from the truck and you have stuff in it, it bobbles sort of like this thing does, the magnetite trailer. Remember it bouncing around on the front? Well, this does it too, and it rockets stuff out of it. I don't know if they fixed that or not. I've seen no reference of that. But I'm hoping this one, I'm going to buy this one. I'm hoping this one works better because it has 2 wheels in the back. It's much longer. So I'm hoping it's not going to bounce around. If that's the case, then that'll be useful to me. So that the price of that is $4,300, $39. And I'm tempted to get this big electric pump. And the reason for that is then I can get rid of a whole bunch of little pumps. And then I can just use these big lines, and I'll show you over here. You use this huge hose over to the creek, and then a splitter right here. See this? I'll just switch to my mouse and keyboard, go a little better. So it then switches to this, which is one of these blue ones, then it switches to 4 of these. So then I could have like 4 of these electric pumps hooked up. So this is, I have plans. I need more water because I need to hook up another one of these. So I do want to get another one of these. I'm looking at my money. I'm not going to do it this trip. I planned to, but I changed my mind. But I'll be getting another one of these, and probably this big electric water pump, depending on how the power looks at the generator shed. Oh, let me see here. Jump around, try and see. Oh, I can't really look at the thing. I'm looking for what does it use for power. Oh, now I'm stuck. Hey, I got back here. Can I go up these stairs? No. Alright, so I'm kind of waffling here. What am I doing? There's a battery on it. Do you see any power connections? How do I get out of here? Aha, I got out. Is that it right there? Yeah, that must be it there. Looks like a piece of an extension cord. I assume that's it. So this is probably takes a large power connection, so we'll have to check for that. I don't know if I have any extras. And a wash plant. Price of that. That price dropped? I think it has. We'll need some miner mosses. We've got workers. We need 2 more workers to get the entire plant so that I can run multiple cleanouts before having to stop. So we'll soon be getting a bunch of miners mosses and some more hog pan mats. What else do we need? I considered another water pump. We'll think about that. You'll see why. I'll show you all this when we get back to the parcel. So are there any parts I need? Well, I don't have any pickup truck tires. So we'll grab one of those. I just replaced a piston, so I'm probably going to need another one. Hello, kitty cat. Now's not the time. It's never the time. Cats. Oh, I haven't had to replace one of those. It's only 300 bucks. I don't mind paying a little bit extra to get it delivered, so I'll wait for that. Oh, here's the generator coolers. Again, they're all cheap, so I can order them. Now, I did replace some of these, so let's get one of those. And we've got enough of those. Isn't shopping fun? Oh, I had to buy one of these, and I did it online. It was $6,100. I'm regretting that. It was $2,000 I just threw away. So let's buy one of these, because I think the other one will probably go soon. The rest of these parts are all pretty cheap. I could buy some more teeth. Nah, that's good. That's gold nuggetator parts. Speaking of which, once we get going and we're doing these, running all the workers on all the parts, I'll probably get the nuggetator, because I'll have just mats coming out that I can just throw straight into this. So that might be where we go with that. Alright, I think we're ready to check out. I know I've forgotten things because I always do, but oh well. So that's $9,400 gone. Well, that's what you gotta do. Let's load the parts up and we'll head back. Lots of room to put these parts in. There we go, let's stick the tire in. And the little electric engine. And where'd it go? There's the piston. In you go. Where are we putting you? Whoops, not under the truck. Get in there. Yeah. Go on. There we go. Is everybody in? There we go. Now it's all locked down. Alright, I'll head back to the parcel. I'll see you there in a moment. Back to the parcel now. So last night I mentioned I had been working away last night, so I'll show you. Here's the parts. Just from that. These are all the parts I broke. So 2 duplex jigs, a tire, that's a trommel roller, a hydraulic hose. There's one of the engines for the duplex jig. So lots of, look at that. Most of this is duplex jig, and then this is a piston from the dump truck. But you know, there's $5,000 worth of jig parts. Another $6,000 for that motor because I ordered it online, but normally it's like $4,700 or something. So look at all the money putting into that duplex jig, and what am I getting? I'm never ever buying duplex jigs again. Just so you know. When it comes to that, I'll get a planter or a gravel pump instead. Okay, so let's see. We'll stick this one over here. Just unload stuff. The tire I can just leave in here, I guess. And this is a duplex jig motor. Where are we going to put that? We'll stick it right on here. And out in the rain. It's got an aluminum housing, so it should be fine. Right. Okay, and then the last thing is this piston. So that's a dump truck part. I'll just throw it here on the ground. I don't care. There, I'll see it. I need to put a light and a generator over here because I tell you, if it's night and I'm looking for parts, I can't see them, even with my flashlight, even with the big flashlight, because there's 2. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I need to have a look at my the plumbing and electric I've got set up over there. Before I do that, this is the path that I followed using the dump truck, and it's pretty good. I need to do a little bit around here because you go over this with the dump truck at speed and you just kind of front end comes up and it's just a little bit bumpy. But I'll just show you here where I've been digging. So like I said, the Frankenstein, it's just sitting over there. I'm not even using it right now. And I've been digging here. So I'm doing this fairly systematically and it's working. And this is what I've done. Look here. I'll toggle that. So these 2 squares, I dug this one and then this one. So I'm moving the excavator along this line, and then I can reach both sides completely out to here. So I'll show you that. We'll toggle that one right now. So if I go up to the excavator, you'll get a better idea of what I'm talking about here. Whoops, if I can get to the excavator. There we go. So as you can see, there's that square I've been digging. So those 2 sides, the width of that hole is the 2 blocks, the 2 squares. So I'm just going to keep doing that, and I'll keep going this way and moving along this kind of imaginary line between the blocks, and keeping the pivot point of the excavator there so I can reach the entire hole, and we'll get as much out as we can. So I'm getting about 50 ounces approximately per cleanout. That's not too bad. So I got like 100 ounces for the 2 cleanouts. Okay, looking at the time, we actually do have a little bit of time to do some digging. I hadn't planned on it. I could go look at the plumbing first. I think I will, actually. Let's go look at the plumbing, then we'll finish up a bit of digging if we got time. Speaking of time, so I'm recording this Friday morning. You'll be seeing it Saturday morning if you watch it when it comes out. It'll be on Saturday, which is my 45th birthday. Can you imagine? 45 years. Oh my gosh. I don't feel 45. Well, actually in the morning when I crawl out of bed I feel 45, but other than that, well. Okay, so we're gonna head over here and park. Well, Yeah, I guess we'll park down here. Doesn't matter. Still gonna have to drive up and get the fuel tanker for the excavator at some point, but we'll leave it here. Alright, so this is my power and water source for this stuff. That can all be replaced. I mentioned before about the big pump has 4 of these red lines out, so there's one line would come here and feed all this stuff. Let's have a look at the power. Power is going to be my problem. I do not want to run 2 of these big generators. So I may be stuck running some smaller setups. So we've got, see, these are all connected. Oh, there is one power splitter. So I could, see this power splitter here? I suppose I could hook up the big pump there. That frees up that one. Right, well, let's see. What's that power splitter go to? Can't remember. I don't think it comes this way. So it must go over, probably over where that water pump is that's down the hill. At this point, some of you are tuning out like, just hook it up. I don't want to hear it. It's too bad you're hearing it. Okay, that's where it goes down here. So the power to those two, the 2 jigs. So I need 2 power sources there and a whole bunch here. I don't have enough connections. I don't think. That's too bad. Unfortunately, this generator does not have enough of these large power connections for me to do much more. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well, I'll have to think on that some more. As you can see, the plant it's full. We just need one more scoop or one more dump truck load. So let's head over to the dump truck. We'll get there eventually. Okay, the dump truck is not yet full, so we're in excavator, and it is time to do some digging. So we'll do a little bit of digging here. Got just a few minutes left. We'll fill this up, and then we'll run it through the plant. Oh, and I didn't look at workers. So since we last looked at the workers, I've fired the Frankenstein operator, so that saves me. I forget what that was, like $1,000 a day, something like that. So they're gone, and instead I hired a person who works on the box of grates that goes between the shaker and the trommel. I hired one there, and then when I went to do my last clean out, I placed the bucket in the holder, and whoop, all the gold went into it. So I was like, oh wow, that saved me a lot of effort. That was worth it. Which I guess is the point of the workers. So we'll keep at them. We'll have to be running a lot more gold to pay for upgrading workers and such. A lot more gold. I mean, I've got 30,000 now, so basically I need to keep enough cash to be able to process the gold, and I need to keep enough cash to pay the workers each day. So I'm hoping to be able to get 3 cleanouts before I have to go back to town. And then it's a whole lot of waiting, just like you saw me doing today. Except that was only, what, 70 ounces. So I'm hoping it's going to be a much bigger cleanout next time when I go back to town. I'll do that off screen though. I don't think I'm going to do, well, we'll see what we do next episode. I'm not sure when that will be. Now, part of the reason I have not been recording Gold Rush is because of all these changes with the patches, but also I just haven't felt like grinding away. I was at a point when I didn't know what exactly to expect because of these changes, and also I just didn't feel like digging. I needed a break from it, but I'm ready to go at it again. So I imagine tonight off screen I'll keep digging and watch. Last night when I was digging, I ended up watching a couple Monty Python movies, so that was fun. So I'll probably watch something tonight while I'm digging away, and then get the gold built up. And next episode, I'm not sure when I'll record that. It could be on Sunday. But I'm not sure when. Maybe it's to be Saturday and I'll record and give you another one on Sunday. I don't know yet. We'll see. Don't want to burn out. That is the big risk. Burn out, and then that's the end of the series. We don't want to do that yet. Still got lots to do. We've got to... I really want to get to that other parcel. Okay, let's fire this up. Now, I won't ask for feedback on the audio, except if you find this is drowning me out when I turn it on, and you can't hear me and it's annoying, tell me. And I'll either put in subtitles or I'll adjust the volume again. Okay. Let's get everything up and running so you can hear me. It's a little more realistic that way though. Doing narration and then all this racket. Did I order fuel? Uh-oh. I can't remember if I ordered fuel or not. I think I did. Guess we'll see. If I didn't, 16% fuel, actually, okay. I think go another day without more fuel, but I think I'm okay. I could always go back to town anyway. Okay. So, quickly look, make sure everything's okay down there. Yep. So now, dump truck. Go. I think this conveyor hopper might hold less now because a full bucket will actually fill it now. I think it was like 90% before or something. I don't know. That could just be me misremembering that. Go. Now we'll run this through until we get low in the hopper here, and then we'll shut off the conveyor, which will reduce the noise quite a bit. Turn a light on too. There, now you can see the number easier to see. Okay, back in here. I'm finding the level of detail on this generator is kind of weird. I don't know if that's my graphic settings or what, but see how peek in here. See how it's rendering? I'm looking at buying another graphics card anyway now. At some point. I've been planning it for a month. I haven't even decided. Gonna buy another monitor too. A bigger monitor. This one I'm using right now goes black on me, drives me nuts. And yes, I checked drivers and all that. And I suspect it's the power module. Power issue. That's what I think anyway. Okay, we're at 18, so we'll shut that down when it gets down near 0. If you notice, look, if I'm looking right at that, you can't see it. If I turn my screen, now you can. 0 is done. Must be the field of view. Okay, let's head on back. Get another load. Well, actually, I think we'll wrap up by having a quick look at the workers, and then we'll wrap up for today. So I'll do my run across here, and while I'm running, so see, I mentioned it's my birthday today. I don't normally care, honestly, but I thought it'd be just interesting to point it out that hey, if you feel like commenting, saying happy birthday, I will give you a shout out on the next Gold Rush. How's that sound? Wouldn't that be fun? Just something different. Workers. So we've got this one on the dump truck. That's the trommel to duplex jig sluice box, one of them. So I think we need another one of these ones. Conveyor belt, trommel. There's only one trommel. Duplex jig. I think, is that what we needed? Was another duplex jig and another trommel to duplex jig. So that one's the minor mats. So we need another minor mat person, and we need another jig person. I've got the two hog pan ones, see? And this is the shaker to trommel sluice box. That's with the grates. So this is a person I just employed. There you go. So the first level just does the auto cleanup for $900 a day. Well, and that's all this person does. So honestly, I didn't really, now that I see that, I didn't really need this person until I got the rest of the people for my wash plant. Because I do not think this does anything for me except do the auto cleanup, which Oh no, it saves me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh well. Oh, workers. Bane of my existence. They cost so much. Well, darn, I had hoped that we would get to midnight and then we could see. When I did the drive around and stuff and I came back and then it hit midnight, or well, 1 a.m., it shows the summary. I was at about 100 and something units, whatever that unit is, of dirt run. And then the next day I worked through the whole day and I had over 300 units of dirt run. So I'm down to the system I'm doing here, because I can just fly through here with the dump truck. I'll even show that now and then we'll... I know I was going to wrap up, but I'm still going. Let's turn on the lights. Alright, okay, so if I back up here, you'll see kind of... Alright, so I've dumped the dump truck, and because we're on a slope here, when you start off, you can really boogie along here. Watch this, I'll probably wipe out. I've done this, I don't know, a million times it seems, going through here, and this will be the time I wipe out. But you can really move, this road is not too bad. See how smooth this is? Until you get over here where it's all rough, and I haven't smoothed it out, and you can see I'm bouncing around quite a bit, which makes it hard to come around this turn. See, there's a hill right here. This is all going to be dug out, but still tempted to come in with a bulldozer and flatten that road, but my road will be moving so quickly as I dig that there's not much point in doing that. I thought about doing that for a video, another road building video, so you know what, if you're interested in a road building video where I would just come in and kind of flatten the top of all this, let me know. Let me know if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I'll just do it off screen if I do it at all. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Tune in for that. I'm not sure what we'll be doing, but possibly digging, possibly spending. I don't know which you prefer. Let me know that too if you like, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.